In today's gaming landscape, there exists a group of heroes that often fly under the radar, overlooked or underestimated by a majority of players. However, these unsung champions possess the potential to decisively sway the tide of battle when wielded with skill and strategic acumen. Today's video is dedicated to shining the spotlight on one such hero, Leomord, a once formidable force in the game. We'll delve into how Leomord could still be a game-changing asset in the current meta, exploring strategies and tips to harness his full potential. My name is Brian, and this is Yogatech Game. Leomord, a once formidable force in the side lanes during the heyday of Assassins, now finds himself in a shifted landscape within today's fast-paced meta. The game must evolve remarkably, with roles becoming more fluid, tanks stepping into jungler roles, and side lane heroes frequently assuming jungling responsibilities. In this new dynamic, Leomord's sustainability for the side lane or the XP lane appears diminished. The current meta favors fighters who can assert lane dominance early on, just a couple of levels in, heroes like Balmond, Tamus, and Paquito. They excel in exploiting the lane dynamics with minimal level advancement. Their early game strength and lane control capabilities overshadow Leomord's potential in the XP lane, primarily because he heavily relies on his ultimate skill to truly shine. Leomord's moment of power activation, contingent on reaching level 4, often lags behind these more immediately impactful fighters. This shift doesn't necessarily render Leomord obsolete, but it does call for a strategic re-evaluation of his role and approach to leveraging his strength in the current meta. However, it's important to recognize that Leomord still has the potential to excel under the right circumstances. He can be particularly effective when facing a lineup that lacks durability, in scenarios where opponents primarily choose damage dealers. Leomord's capabilities can be significantly amplified. In such cases, his skill set can be utilized to exploit the vulnerabilities of these less resilient heroes. Leveraging Leomord's strengths in these specific situations can lead to a strategic advantage, turning the tides of battle in your favor. A prime example of where Leomord can truly shine is when facing a team composition that lacks a traditional tank, relying instead on a fighter in the XP lane for their main source of durability. A lineup where the enemy team consists of a fighter in the XP lane, a healer for roaming, a mage holding down the mid lane, an assassin in the juggler role, and a marksman in the gold lane. In such scenarios, Leomord can rise to the occasion and dominate. His ultimate skill becomes a key asset in team fights, allowing him to outmaneuver and overpower these less durable opponents. With this setup, opponents will find it challenging to take down Leomord. In fact, they might find themselves more preoccupied with trying to escape his onslaught. But still, Leomord will be efficient with the right items and emblems. Try this emblem setup that consists of Rapture for additional penetration, Festival of Blood for extra spell bank, and of course, Killing Spree so you can last longer in team fights whenever you kill an enemy. For an optimal Leomord build, I recommend starting with Tough Boots to bolster your magic defense and reduce crowd control effects. Follow up with Thunderstrike for a boost in early game damage and of course, cooldown reduction. Next, Endless Battle is key for its lifesteal and enhanced attack post-skill use. Also, incorporate Brute Force Breastplate for added durability and further reduction in control durations. Blade of Despair should be your go-to for significant damage amplification. Finally, choose between Malefic Roar for extra damage, ideal if you're confident enough in your ability to sustain enemy damage, or Immortality for increased survivability and a crucial resurrection ability. And for effective gameplay with Leomord, consider these tips. Prioritize early game rotations towards the gold lane, as ganking here often targets the soft-term marksman, increasing your success rate. Focus on farming items quickly to build strength, and also remember that Leomord isn't the most durable, so avoid engaging in team fights alone. Most importantly, in team fights, target the enemy's main damage dealer. Use your ultimate skill strategically to intercept them. Then unleash your first and second skill to maximize impact. This approach can significantly disrupt the enemy's offense and swing the momentum in your favor. And that's it. I hope you learned a thing or two in this video, and if you did, Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. This is Brian, and see you again in the next one.